I got activated when I was, first time that I really consciously remember was when I was around 9 years old. And I was walking along the street and this voice right behind my head started yelling my name. Run! Run! So I took off like a rocket and I heard like whip sounds. 4 or 5 or 6 of these things, just like whip sounds right behind me, and I am just flying. 2 blocks later, I slowed down because there was no other sound. And I stood there and, well, what's going on? So I cautiously went back up near to where that had happened, and there, when the voice had spoken to me like that, were these broken power lines from a major transmission line going through the city. They were broken, and those power lines were like snakes spitting fire, like a fire hose shooting water. Electricity will do that when it's under load. So it's a fire. These wires were just snaking all over the ground, right exactly where I had been standing. So I had the wherewithal, and I'm so grateful that I had the wherewithal to say, thank you. Whoever that was, whoever you are, whatever you are, thank you for helping me. And then I said, if you ever feel that I need any more help like this, please, you are welcome to step in and help me. Okay, all right, kid. You're on. And then been working with me ever since. Ever since. Yeah. And that's, we need to invite spirit world. We need to invite them into our lives to work with us, because that's part of the deal. Is they don't want to interfere because we're here. It's our lesson to learn. You know? And so if we ask them for help, they're there. If we won't ask them for help, they wait.
What happens if you ask for help and nothing happens?
Well...
Or it seems like nothing's happening.
Yeah, oftentimes it's because there's something else that's going on, because
they can't move it because that's what it is.
Well, see, there's this thing about karma, that we need to balance things out. And so through our existence, we have done various different things, and sometimes some of the things we've done haven't been so nice, and so we need to balance that out. And so there's this thing that happens, there's this question, why do bad things happen to good people? Well, oftentimes it's because when they're being good people, that's the time that they can afford to balance the karma. And so then that's when it starts coming in. That's when they start paying off this debt.
That's challenges through people.
So the way around that is by being charitable. Reach out. When you see a lot of bad karma stuff happening in your life, that's the time to start helping other people. Do whatever you can. Give some money to the homeless people. Put some food in the food bank. Do this. Random acts of kindness. Just start spreading it out. Because what that does is that's a form of balancing that energy again. Right? And so then your debt load, if you want to call it that, actually becomes smaller because you are giving back to the good karma thing. Right? So that's a way to relieve yourself from pain and misery. Right? And it's the same principle with tithing. If you're running out of money, that's the time to be giving money to charity, because then it helps to bring in the wealth, because you're distributing, you're helping others.